Let's just cut the fucking bullshit. Bro's zesty, bro's fruity. Just call me fucking gay like it's 2010. Bro's frisky, bro's fruity. Bro's zest maxing. Just call me gay! This sud scrubber, I might throw an A or B to it. I kind of like the sud scrubber. It's not expensive. Like, obviously, right? Crazy as it was. How much is it? Wait, let me check. Let me double check. Let me make sure I'm not lying. Okay, it's a little expensive. I'll throw up easy. It's $20. It's a little high. I mean, they made this for 76 cents. I would throw it. The thing is, I like it. It's just pricey. But yeah, they are definitely drop ships. Sud Scrubber Teamer. Oh, there we go. It is $1.59 on Teamer. It's a little different, to be fair, but you can get 8 for $3.59. Okay, I'm throwing the Sud Scrubber as easy. But I do like it. I just think it's kind of pricey. So this item, I don't have physically with me, but I want to show it off anyway.
So how was it?
Little fan thing?
Yeah.
It's actually freaking awesome.
It looks like it's really flowing.
That was the best lawn mowing experience of my life. Can you send me the link for it? I'm gonna buy one of these for every day on my crew. Stick my shoot over it and it's flowing air. This is awesome.
You're welcome.
So I bought actually 20 of these with the idea of giving them to people at streamer games because I knew it was going to be hot and outdoors. I forgot to bring them to streamer games. So I've just had 20 of these lying around and I use them actually when I'm at the gym because something about my gym situation is it is not air conditioned. This is my gym right now. All right, my squat rack's not bolted into the ground. It's very jank, but it gets the job done, right? Lets me lift the weights I want. It gets hot as shit. And so I have a bunch of those little fans. Now, I was wearing it, but I quickly realized the problem with it. When I don't have a shirt on, it becomes wildly ineffective. It basically hinges on having a shirt and then blowing air through the shirt, right? But here's the thing. You might think we'll just keep a shirt on. Obviously, yeah, it needs a fucking shirt. Having the shirt off, to me, is just better than having the shirt on with this thing rolling. But, you know, not everyone is in a position where they're able to have a shirt off. So, like, you know, and if you're walking through, like, Disneyland, for example, or if you are mowing the lawn, or, you know, if you work an outside job, like, this shit's good. I'll put an A tier. Because it's also not expensive, by the way. Like, you can get these for cheap. If you just get, like, a belt fan, I think is what they're called. I mean, you can get some that are, like, you know, $40. You can get some that are, like, $10. So I think it's an A tier product. I think it's a decent product. In conclusion, a lot of items in the TikTok shop are, like, drop shipping items. They're kind of shit. They're just marketed really... Hi, I'm Ludwig, and this is my last meal.
Every person has exactly two things in common. We all gotta eat and we're all gonna die. Today's guest is live streamer, YouTuber, podcaster, founder of Off-Brand Productions, and author of the parody short story, My Brother Slam is Dead.
What? How do you know that?
Ludwig, in that 5th grade class, they said that your comedy career peaked when you said that the protagonist was asked to do the dishes and instead showered with them. How has the slide downhill been since?
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, no, the class erupted with laughter. That was a high I've never gotten again. That was like the first time doing heroin.
Yeah.
I've spent my whole life chasing the dragon.
Ludwig, the first time you did heroin, it was 2018 behind the 7-Eleven.
Chill.
No, welcome, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I told you before the show, but I've been wanting to come on this show for so long. Because I'll watch this show and I'm very excited.
Who have you judged the hardest on the show?
There are some people that, like, they did too many restaurant foods. I'm like, where's mom's cooking? Like, you're going down the street to, like Spitz. Like, what are we doing here?
I think Spitz does good work.
Yeah, they're not bad.
So what was your strategy in picking the last minute?
I tried to pick, first off, like, courses, you know, like, I tried to get, like, a range. And then also, like, things that usually encapsulated time periods in my life. So, like, you know, cooking for my mom in high school or like, dishes my girlfriend really likes, or things from France when I visit my family there. And so I try to get all those elements.
You're like a perennial storyteller. The Cronkite School of Mass Communications did you well, man.
I forget you do research and stuff.
How do you think that studying journalism affected your ability to tell a story?
I'll be honest, what helped way more was watching Dane cook when I was like 12 years old. And listening to the BK Lounge in middle school.
Hell yes.
But it definitely helped, like, you know, formulate the structure of how a story goes and like a hook and all that stuff. So there's a lot I learned doing that, and I'm glad I had that like incubation period before going on to work world.
How often do you think about dying?
Not often anymore. I was scared of it when I was like a kid.
Yeah.
When I was younger. So the first time I ever thought about it, I was playing Mario 64, and I go to my mom and I said, "Mom, how many lives do we have?" Because I was like, I think I just game over. And you know, you start with 3 or whatever. And she was like, "Oh, honey, 1." And I remember thinking at the time, I was like, "Damn, bummer."
Like, video games are way better than
It'd be so sick if you could have like 3. You know what I mean? You could do so much more. But that was the first time. And then I had like a little arc with it. But I'm chill now.
Okay, man, well, I'm excited to get into the linear story arc of your life. I'm excited to maybe reignite some of that death excitement. You ready to do it?
How do you pace yourself to be able to eat all these food? I have only had a protein shake, and then I went crazy on the Peloton.
Oh, you're perfect.
I went stupid on that thing.
That'll actually like give you a natural stopping point because your stomach's not expanded right now. It's like
So
7
sad you went to
meters
the
before
right.
hot dog competition. You don't able to eat much like cabbage and stuff to bloat you. So then they pass it. So right now your stomach's actually pretty small. Ludwig, for the first course of your final meal, we have a pumpkin scone, a little bit of maple drizzle icing on there. We have a cappuccino, whole milk, only the best, and then a baguette with Normandy butter. Now this is Président buttered, and I break you off a piece of baguette.
Just give me, rip it with your hands.
Oh,
No wrong. You know that ratatouille thing?
yeah.
You know it's a good loaf. That's a good loaf, brother. We're eating good. We're digging into the bread first.
Dig in, man. Talk to me about the baguette. You are French. This is the most French thing in the world.
Yeah, so I'm the least French person in my French family because I'm the only person born in America. You know what I mean?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, everyone else is born in France or like Sweden. But every time I go to France, like a lot of French food's intimidating. Baguettes are not intimidating.
No.
So like the American kid, what I would do is I would just eat baguette. I'm going a little stupid with this if you don't mind.
Dude, please, I'll get stupid with you.
I just would eat like baguette, but like plain. And my mom used to get so mad at me. She'd yell at me. She would be like, "Ne mange pas le pain sec," which just means like don't eat plain bread. Like it's a waste of, you're wasting your food. You're just eating plain bread. And I was like, "But mom, it hits."
Did you say that at the time? Because mom, it hits.
I was really advanced, my brother.
Baguette is fire.
1999. And that's so good. Something about French butter. What are they doing to the cows over?
They're actually, so the grass is actually denser, especially in Normandy. That's why a lot of the best butter comes from that. And there's actually a brand in America called Golgoroth, which in French, blue grass.
More fat.
More fat, so richer grass creating more butter fat content, about 82%. It's only about 80 though.
Damn, you're smart and shit.
I think you're really smart and shit too. No, and I believe that. I think you do the thing where you demur and you say like, no, I'm actually dumb. But then inside, the gears are turning really, really hard.
I think I'm like if you were to pick Bowser in Mario Tennis, where some stats are like, he's doing really well there, and other stats is like, wow, his speed is really bad. Like, I'm very min-max.
I was a Donkey Kong Jr. in Mario Tennis.
That was your guy?
I'm not a video game guy, and I know you said that you were the worst gamer in your friend group. I was also that generally.
Yeah.
Mario Tennis, I could beat the computer on hard with my feet. N64, that is a real thing. DK Jr.
How do you find that out?
I got too good with my hands, and I, had no challenge.
You're a different animal, Josh. I feel like you beat things. You're like, I need a bigger challenge now.
Kinda, yeah. I want to talk to you about accepting new challenges because you said you just want to bake bread. That you understand that your content creation days are by definition numbered because of course there are a lot of people who don't think about it. You just want to open a bakery. Dude, your nice simple life, dude.
I think people ask me a lot, like, what will you do after content creation? And so it's a question I've thought about maybe more than like most people think of like after their career. Because maybe it's like, oh, you go to 65, then you retire. You're not being a YouTuber until you're 65 and retire. Unless you're ready. Yeah, I don't know. I've just always loved bread, and I think like what's the most valuable thing you can do is like provide value to community. And it's like if you can just create amazing bread.
Come on, this is it.
Like, you're one of the biggest
S'il te plaît, s'il te plaît, s'il te plaît. S'il te plaît, putain.
It's like same with
S'il te
being
plaît, s'il te
amazing
plaît.
farm.
Oui.
So, like,
Putain. Oh putain.
people
Oh
who
my
put it all
fucking
together,
god.
so-
Oh my
This is the thing
god.
that I
Yes.
like, you know. I don't
Let's
like
fucking
bread.
go.
I like eating bread.
Oh
I feel
my
that. How much of that do you think
god.
is
Yes.
a desire for
Yes.
like real life
Oh my
social
fucking god, that
relationships
took way
as
too
opposed
long.
to
Holy shit.
millions
Oh
of
my
digital
god. Shout out
parasocial
Anthony. Shout out
relationships.
Murder Shout out
Yeah, I think
Julian.
it's
Shout out
like,
Diego. I
I
love all
wanna
my
see
friends. I
the
love my family. I love my dad. I love my mom. I love my sister. I love my
positives
grandparents. I love
that I
everyone.
can add to, like, a
Holy
local
shit.
community.
Let's fucking
Yeah, like
go.